It's gonna be a long playthrough. I always see that one viewer in the top corner of the OBS window, and I'm always like... Because I know it's gotta be. It's either a bot or like a very quiet and polite man. Or lady, I guess. If it's a bot, what information are they gathering from this? And if it's a lady, how do I get their number? Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm going to take like little core samples because underneath my feet somewhere is a large ore vein. Hopefully I'll hit it and then know what it is. This is a copper vein. Oh, cool. Oh, I don't like that. I really don't like that. I really, really don't like that. Oh no. Yep, 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 yep. Nope. 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 A viewer just left because of that. I don't know. Oh. What? I got an okay amount of people watching me a long time ago when I was doing Morrowind streams. When I switched over to playing Oblivion, no one watched. The new game to play is Oblivion because the new remake just came out and everyone's obsessed over it. Holy shit. Oh. No. Okay. Alright. Nope. Oh, I think I probably reacted to that wrong. Probably should have, like, started screaming or something. There's a lot of streamers out there who, like, will have really bombastic personalities. And there's so many of them that, like, the default advice is that you should be over the top all the time. I actually get really frustrated when I see someone make an obvious mistake in a video game, and then they get really mad at the video game, even though it's, like, you know, literally their fault. If you do, like, Twitch as a gig, and you want to put it, like, on your resume, what do you think the best way of, like, using, like, a euphemism for Twitch would be? Like, internet clown is a thing some people say. Oh. Oh, I see. It's causing, like, psychological damage. Oh, someone's texted me. Just my doctor's office. Telling me the lump they found is, not cancerous. It was actually a piece of Captain Crunch that was stuck to my forehead. No, no, no! Not my daddy's apple tree! I had this idea for a stream where I would stream myself editing a highlight reel of one of my streams. And I would record that, and then I would stream myself editing that. And then I would go, like, 2 layers deep. I don't really know what the right, like, thing to call yourself would be, though. Like, because, like, I know internet entertainer is, like, the classic, but then there's, like, I've also heard some people calling themselves internet comedians, which doesn't really fit, because a comedian has to, like, prepare material and will have, like, a thing where essentially they'll be funny for an hour and then they'll be deeply unfunny outside of that hour. Like, that's what makes you a comedian. Just look at Jerry Seinfeld. Just look at Jerry Seinfeld. The inverse of that, where you have, like, people who are extremely unfunny during the hour they're trying to do comedy, but are extremely funny when they're not trying to be funny, like Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan will be completely serious when he says some of the funniest shit you've ever heard. Yeah, so it's Gregtech New Horizons. It's a it's I think it's stuck on 1.7.2. They made it as difficult as possible. So they've changed every single recipe. It is unbearably hard. I'm still like in the Stone Age and I've been playing for about 10 hours. You can figure it out. You're a big girl. You you can do it. You only get 3 for coal. You only get 2 for charcoal. You can't get charcoal by smelting it in an oven. You have to use a Railcraft coke oven. Oh, that Olivia person? That very clearly was a bot. Yeah, I've had those pop in a couple of times where someone will be like, they will say weird things. Like they said they asked me if I recommended Minecraft. Like, no, I don't. This is an addiction. Don't play this game. Look, 10 plus hours? No. I have been playing it since I was 10 years old. Yeah, like, also, I watched that movie, and everyone I watched it with hated it. I thought it was okay. I suggest watching it and trying to figure out what year it's supposed to take place. No, that's the thing. It does look like everything looks like it's in the 80s. Someone pulls out like an iPhone at one point and starts playing with it. I don't know. Craft some bitches. No, I'm bitchless. Like, noise pollution is a genuine issue in this mod pack. In order to get Gregtech, you used to have to go to the Industrial Craft forums, and then there would be a thread, and then if you clicked on it, that would be Gregtech. And it was miserable. Also, like, he kept fighting with people. Specifically the people who made Tinker's Construct. Specifically over the thing where wood planks would be changed, so you only get 2 instead of getting 4. Yeah, let's look at the door recipe. Yes. Like, I feel like that's a name. Is Grum's the... Oh yeah, Firefall. I remember that game. Firefall and, everything else that he's done since then. Wind, mostly, I think. There.
We will take Jerusalem!
What the fuck? No, come on. People refer to, like, reading the Bible as if the Bible were a abstract tome that was universal and not a book that changes its contents depending on which organization published it. You're a heretic in like 20 different versions of Christianity if you're a Christian. If you're a Christian, then like 98% of the Bibles in the world are heretical to you, and only 2% of them are accurate to your faith. If they want to be, I don't care. On the other hand, I don't think I should be part of the community. I think they should kick me out. Most politicians dodge the question. I dodge into it like I'm playing Dark Souls. Okay, in my city, there is a trans support group. Most of the people there are not trans. They're the parents and family of trans people. And it is mostly just parents, like, slapping each other on the ass and bragging about how supportive they are. And also, they're not that supportive. That's genuinely, like, where they are at. So, like, 75% of the people there were, like, parents who were, like, not sure how to approach, like, being trans because they didn't, believe that their kids could be trans. And then, like, the other, like, 25% were trans people who are hooking up. Like, conventionally attractive trans people. Which is, like, all fine and good, but it's also, like, I'm not included in this group. I feel left out in both sides of this aisle. I ended up being the person who sat in the corner and ate the Oreos, and then occasionally yelled at a parent for being weird. I don't want my mom to know that I stream on Twitch. Please don't tell my mom I stream on Twitch. Hit new anime title. I bought some viewers on boosterstream.com, but now everyone knows my name, and my mom is so close to finding out, and she wants me to get a real job, but I'm keeping it secret. That's a full anime title. Are they still doing like anime titles that are like 3 paragraphs long? Well, the issue is that these names get translated into English, and then you end up with names like Mob Psycho, which I only recently found out was not actually an anime about a hitman, but in fact is an anime about a psychic who looks like a background character. And the anime's name should have been John Everyman, Local Psychic. I don't know if I come across as an anime watcher, but like I've never seen an anime. Wonderful. Definitely a big fan of that. Gregtech is for people who enjoy a good suffering. People who hate themselves. Listen, you can't abuse like real life knowledge of me to attack me like this. Most tarot decks, you know, they work off of demons. Mine's a labyrinth theme, so it works on goblins. Hypothetically speaking, if you could be the Goblin King, would you accept that position? No. You would think that the Goblin King has like absolute power over goblins, but it's actually a constitutional monarchy. Assuming that you know that goblins are real and that you know how to find them, how would one become a Goblin King? Chosen by birthright, or is it like there's an interview process? Is it like only open to like goblins? Is David Bowie a goblin in that movie? Or is he just like the Goblin King for no real reason?
I don't like reading.
I don't care if you don't like reading. You're gonna have to start reading. Yeah, so she's somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm surrounded by zombies and next to water. Love me, Emperor. Love me, corpse starch. Simple as.
Yeah, she's diabetic and all of her feet fell off. Some people are in such poor health, they literally have their like Tamagotchi like lives organized by their channel points.
Go to the bathroom. Not yet. How do you make a door?
You type in door into your search bar at the bottom, it'll give you the recipe.
What the fuck? I can't even walk like 15 feet without being. Oh my god! What the? What are you talking? Oh my.
Dig a hole and hide.
I can't! It keeps spawning me on rock!
Like, no one gives a single flying fuck about a country unless they have nuclear weapons. And the more they have, the more they care. All my close friends is like, I really identify with Peridot. She struggles with the same stuff I do. I really see myself in Peridot. I would shit on Peridot's doorstep if she was real. I would send her a letter that just has my middle finger. The thing that is wonderful about Peridot is the fact that she believes her leaders are shitheads. And she joins a revolution against them specifically to kill them because she thinks that they're bad at their job.
We might have our little truce, but I'll never forsake the gem I was made for.
Not even that. Not even that she's like, I don't believe in fascism anymore. I think it's a bad idea, actually, to enslave and kill everyone in the galaxy. Just instead, it's
Yeah, you're doing a bad job at it. There's these perfectly good people here that we could enslave, and you're wasting them.
I'm eating your peanut M&Ms.
You're diabetic! You can't eat those!
If your feet fall off,
I just got a couple of them.
if your feet fall off, how are you gonna thirst trap, snipes, or die for my?
You know, one of the rules in Crokinole is that at least one of your ass cheeks has to stay seated in your chair at all times. You have like spotters in professional play. From certain spiritualist perspectives, it is possible that Greg actually is speaking through you. Going to tune into an XQC stream is kind of like going to see the lions at the zoo. When you get there, chances are they'll probably be sitting around and not doing much. But sometimes, if you're really lucky, when you get there, he'll be eating. Alright, it's been accomplished. I now have a windmill. It looks vaguely like a penis. It's entirely possible that, like, the Dakotas have already turned themselves into a Quebec, and we just don't know. I know about the Gmod videos. What the fuck does skibbity mean? Translation was lost eons ago. Greg of Gregtech really did just say, like, hey, what if Minecraft had balanced mechanics that focused on crafting as a main aspect of the game? What if you actually did have to build things, and mass producing things and making big crafting recipes and collecting tons of resources was the main way you progressed in Minecraft? And then the community hated him for it.